well represented, starting off first of all with a filly with decent form in Rose Tinted.
Yeah, she's looking for this sort of trip, so she got quite a nice draw, so we thought we'd take our chances in the 1450. Look, her family are bred to go over ground. Opera Glass won a 2-4 in the week, so I think she's ready for it and hoping for a good run from her.
Right now there's a huge bubble of excitement surrounding a horse called NEERAH, a daughter of Vercingetorix. We saw her work the other day, and I'm sure that you're expecting a decent performance from her.
Yeah, look, she's a filly that's quite close to our heart, obviously being a half-sister to both Invidia and Meridius. She's not prepped to win this race. It's more to give her an outing and to understand what racing's about. That's why we've done the double dip of inside track 1,000 metres, so she gets the racing experience and the turn all in one go. She hasn't got a great draw, and it's more an experience run and hoping that she learns something.
That's marvellous. And, you know, dealing with these guys at World Sports Betting, they're not just guys that want instant gratification. They understand the game, and that's, I guess, half the battle won.
Yeah, it helps when you've got owners that are understanding. You know, they keep telling us to take our time, and I know that it's not always a luxury, but they have given us that with her, and, you know, she will reward them in due time.
Okay, then Southern Style knocking at the door any day now, I guess.
Look, every time we come to the races, we warn her that this is her last one. Otherwise, she's being shipped off to her next career. And every time she comes, she manages to squeak another check. She's got a great draw. It's not a tough field, but in saying that, she's probably her own worst enemy. And hopefully she does crack it soon.
But the fact that she might have a second career, maybe that person can just whisper in her ear, please, my girl, do it for us.
Yeah, shame. No, she is a sweet filly and she does try, but obviously just limited.
Okay, LAETITIA'S Angel, there and thereabouts, knocking at the door as well.
Ultra consistent. I'd go to war with this horse any day because I know that she's not going to let me face a shield of bullets on my own. Definitely a trier, and she will run an honest race.
I don't know who wrote the script, but you mentioned go to war with her, and War Empress is your next runner in the very self-same race.
Yeah, War Empress, first run out of the maidens and just hoping for the best. She is quite a nice filly, and I think she will still be progressive. They've handicapped her quite nicely, so definite inclusion into the places, I would say.
When we spoke to you last week, we mooted the fact that Bard of Avon has clearly shown a penchant for the inside track. What did you make of his last run, and what are you expecting this time?
His last run was a shocker. Obviously, the sandside track, he absolutely hates it. I know he hasn't got an ideal draw here. But the 1200 on the inside track is a race that he does compete in quite nicely, so I'm really hoping for the best. You know, Ashwin has been with him since the beginning. Mr. Boonza has obviously joined into him and hasn't had a win with him, so I'm really hoping he gets it right for both of them.
Fantastic. And then Princess KESH will have a large legion of followers at 4 Racing. What are you expecting from her?
Look, she's starting to drop down in the rating quite nicely. I think she's still got a few pounds to go before she's ultra competitive again, but she does try. I mean, she hasn't been beaten far her last 2 runs since she's come back, and just hoping for another honest effort, and hopefully she can crack a check.